Hey, if you ever come on a flight and you see Terry, consider yourself lucky. He's one of the best. Sure. Today is a very special day. Behind me is the Emirates Business Class Lounge at JFK International Airport. Today I'm going to be flying the Emirates A380 in business class from JFK to Dubai, and you guys are going to come along with me. So first impression of the lounge, it's really nice in here. There's just leather seats and leather sofas all around. There's a whole buffet of food, a whole kind of serve yourself style bar with different types of liquors. We got different types of wine and champagne. Fridges at the bottom for just a grab and go kind of for water bottles and sodas and all the other things like that. There's around dinner time here. So I got me a nice little plate of things. I got some lamb, some salmon, some chicken, this like goat cheese and harissa eggplant flatbread, along with some rice and some chickpeas. It's a pretty good selection. It's a pretty wide range. A lot of vegetarian options, a lot of different options for pretty much anything that you could want. Let's start with this flatbread. That's really good. The goat cheese is a really nice touch to it. Next up is this paprika chicken. That chicken's really good. I mean, overall, the food in the lounge is extremely solid. Not disappointed whatsoever. What's really cool about the Emirates Lounge is that you can board directly onto your flight from the lounge. You don't have to go out and go back to your gate. I think that's a really cool process. But I'm excited. We got a 12-hour flight on the A380 today, and I'm excited to take you on the journey with me. We made it.
The A380 has a 1-2-1 seat configuration, which means that each seat has direct aisle access, which is really nice. And if you pick one of the odd number window seats, your seat will actually be a little closer to the window, and you'll have a counter on the side of the aisle for a little more privacy.
So I'm really looking forward to the flight. We got 12 hours to Dubai, and it'll be a great time.
Hello, Mr. Joseph.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome on board again. My name is Terry. I'll be looking after you today on this flight.
Hi, Terry.
Would you like any orange juice, apple juice, or champagne to begin with?
I'll definitely take a glass of champagne.
You're very welcome.
Great, thank you so much.
I'm here to make your best flight ever, yeah?
Awesome, thank you so much, Terry.
My absolute pleasure.
I appreciate it. My boy Terry gave me some champagne to start the flight. Nice little way before you take off. It's gonna be a good flight. I'm looking forward to it. We'll take a look at the seat and see what all the offerings are here on the seat.
So first off, we have this footwell, which is honestly massive. There's so much room in here, it's ridiculous. I feel like even if you're 6'8", you could fit in here extremely comfortably. Next up, we have these storage bins. There's 2 of them, and they open up, and you can see you could fit a lot of stuff in here. Let me just move this out of the way real quick. And you can see I could fit my whole arm in there. I'm actually elbow deep in there, pause, and it's insane. I got the second one over here. I have to put some stuff in. I got my pillow, my headphones, my laptop, chargers, and a bunch of other stuff. You have a giant screen here ready for you to watch anything you want. You have your own personal minibar with some water, some soda, some sparkling water, as well as your own glass. And then you also have lights for the minibar, a reading light, as well as all the plugs you can need. You have HDMI, USB, your plug for your headphones, and any type of outlet that you could want. You also have a detachable remote in your seat which can control your screen. And then there's this detachable tablet which functions as its own remote control. It's touchscreen and you can enjoy all of Emirates' ice entertainment, which is some of the best in the sky. Next up, we had to get a hot towel. Something about this always just hits. It's a great way to feel refreshed before your flight. Watch this real quick. Let's take a look at this Amenity Kit. It's a Bulgarian Amenity Kit and there's a male and a female version. First up, if you got a runny nose or just need to wipe something, you got some tissues for you ready to go. You also have some shaving cream and a razor, so if you really want to change your look before you land, you can. Some deodorant to make sure you're not stinky, and some cologne to make sure you're at your freshest when you land. These flights can get really long and get you really dry, so we have a bottle of lotion and a second one for good measure. And to make sure you're completely moisturized, they also have some lip balm to make sure your lips get some of the action too. You also have a dental kit with some toothbrush and toothpaste and a comb to make sure you're looking your freshest as soon as you land. The menu is ridiculous. You have everything from juices, cocktails, mocktails, coffee, tea, and all the food that you're going to indulge in on this flight. It's a 12-hour flight, so you're going to get a lot of food. The wine list is just as impressive with all the champagne, the white wine, the red wine, and all the other wine that you can think of, as well as more drinks at the bar.
The seatbelt sign has been turned off, which means it's time for the fun to begin. In addition to the amenity kit you usually get, today they're actually trialing new loungewear that they're going to wear on board. So these are like pajamas. It looks like a hoodie and sweats. The material seems really soft, at least in the bag. Oh, and it feels so soft. I can't wait to try these on and show you how they feel. Finally got into the loungewear. First thoughts, comfort-wise, this is a 10 out of 10. Looks-wise, it's all right. It's one of those small to medium, large to extra large. So it's not like one size per person. So the fit could be a little better. I only have one complaint about this. There's no pockets in the pants. You got like a hoodie, which has like the pockets in the front of the hoodie, but there's no pant pockets, which I really would have liked. That's my only complaint about this. But otherwise, it's extremely comfortable. I am ready to knock out in these. It's super soft. It's fantastic. Love it. You know how caterpillars feel when they go into the cocoon. I feel like this is what they're wrapped in. It feels like it's so comfortable. My main man, Terry, brought me over my next drink. I got a little Negroni before the dinner service. But if you want more of a social environment to have your drinks in, don't worry.
Let's take a look at these noise-canceling headphones. I really like the sleek black finish with the wooden trim.
Also, these noise-canceling headphones are so nice. They're really comfortable, and they block out so much of the noise, especially when you're watching movies or anything. It's such a nice experience. It really just blocks anything and everything from.
For the seat positions, you have your upright, your lounge position, as well as your lie flat, and you can move the seat back and forth. You also have this tray which pulls out, which is also that same wooden finish that you see all across Emirates. Had to get ready with a movie, obviously watching Creed, one of my favorite movies of all time, and I had to get ready for some dinner, which was great because I was getting extremely hungry.
So starting off, we got the Arabic meze, we got some pita, we got the salad here, got some butter, some olive oil, some salt and pepper with some shakers, nice little glass of water. We got a variety of different different dips. We got hummus, we got baba ganoush, we got this thing called muhammara. It's basically peppers blended with oil, a bunch of other things. So let's try it out, see how it tastes. This is Emirates' iconic, appetizer, so we'll see how good it is. So for my main course, I got a lamb kapsa. It's basically some lamb with some Middle Eastern spices, a tomato sauce, some yogurt, spiced rice. It smells incredible. Can't wait to try it. Then I got a nice little Bordeaux to go along with that. So let's try it out, see how it tastes. That's hot. The flavor on it's very good. The yogurt also just takes it to the next level. My man Terry hooked it up with the extra yogurt too. My man Terry has been the GOAT so far. That's the thing a lot of people like about Emirates, and something that I've experienced too. Their service is second to none. It's unmatched. They're so nice. They take such good care of you. They pay such great attention to detail. They always call me by name, which is a really nice touch, even as soon as I sat down. So for dessert, we got this chocolate cake with some mango compote, as well as some chocolates. We got a dark orange praline and an almond praline. Oh, nice little way to finish off our first meal. Ooh, very rich. It's a very rich chocolatey flavor. Interesting choice to do the mango with the chocolate. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I might need to have one or two more bites. So the slice alone, really good. I don't know how I feel about the mango with it. It's not bad. Nice crust on the bottom. Nice way to end the meal. So I think next we're gonna have to check out the thing that I'm most excited for on this flight. So one of the coolest things about the A380 is that there's the onboard bar. They can make you any drink you want. They have a whole menu right here. You can get some snacks and a bunch of different things here. They have some cake, some wine, a full bar back here. There's a bunch of different things that you could do. And funny thing, if you ask the people that work here, you could take a nice little Polaroid. It's a nice little cool thing that they do. I think Emirates does this in all cabins. So if you ask about it, they'll take a nice Polaroid for you. So if you guys want something to drink, just let me know and I'll be happy to make it for you. This is probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen on the airplane. I just had an espresso martini at 36,000 feet in the air. We're somewhere over the Atlantic and it doesn't stop us from having fun. So I've mentioned him a lot. I think it's only right that I'm able to show you guys the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Terry, who has been absolutely fantastic this entire flight. We've been having some great conversations and he's been nothing but fantastic. Made me a nice little Cosmo here, 37,000 feet. It doesn't get better than this, having the nice bar here and the Emirates A380. It's been a great time so far. Everyone on the staff has been extremely nice. Do you have anything to say to the people?
Thank you very much.
Okay, of course. Hey, if you ever come on a flight and you see Terry, consider yourself lucky. He's one of the best.
Thank you.
Here we have the seat turning into a bed. You have the full lie flat position. Ignore that flying pillow, but you have a complete and full bed here.
So they told me that when I wanted to make my seat into a bed to come call them, they would make the seat, put the mattress down. Extremely comfortable, honestly. It's a nice little mattress pad. You got the nice pillow here. You got the mattress pad going down. I have my blanket in here. I'm not using it yet. It's a lot of space. Really, you can lay I'm laying flat right now. I'm completely stretched out. I have more than enough room. Honestly, very comfortable way to sleep. This is also, my first time actually laying down flat on an airplane. You could sleep very comfortably with this. I don't see a problem with this at all. So I wanted to talk about the bathroom situation on board just so that you can see. Right over here, we have some Bulgari cologne and perfume. We have a nice little rose. I think that's real. I can't even tell if that's real. This looks like a soap dispenser. You got toothbrushes and any types of kits that you might need here. Nice little vanity mirror. Now you can see how ugly you are close up. Regular, you know, sink, trash. Nice little lacquered wood on this. And there's also a window, which is really cool. So you can have a nice little view when you're taking a poo or a pee. I also like that there's a full-length mirror here. So you can see your whole fit. You can see how fitted out you are. It's not as big as the first class bathrooms that you see with the shower and everything. You know, it's still a relatively very nice bathroom. There are two on either side of the aircraft. There's one that's window side and there's one that's on the other side of the galley towards the interior of the plane, which is a little smaller. So just keep that in mind, depending on what you want to do. It's more than enough room for you to change in here and do anything that you need to do. Another great thing about the A380 is that in the lounge, you have these nice little couch things that you can just sit on and enjoy. You don't have to necessarily go back to your seat. You can stand here and have a good time, talk to some people, or you can sit on these seats over here. If there ever is turbulence, there's seatbelts on here, so you can just sit and wait it out while you're here. You got windows on both sides. It's extremely nice, you know, really nice place to come chat, stretch your legs, do whatever you want to do. What's also great is that if you're hungry outside of meal times, there's a bunch of places you can come to the lounge. You can get some nice bread. They have some fruits over here as well as some snacks. And they also have a whole different menu just for the lounge where you can get sandwiches and small bites and some light refreshments. So you can come back here to drink as well as eat. 12 hours later, I finally made it to Dubai. I didn't want that flight to end. Everything about it was so much fun. It was really great. The crew really pays really good attention to detail and their service is impeccable. There's nothing that beats the Emirates service. I want to give a special shout out to Terry and Sam, who were the crew that I've been talking to most of the flight. Both of them were extremely nice, extremely professional, and they made the flight 10 times better. Emirates really likes to embody this idea of having fun in the sky and making sure that you have a great experience. From the seat to the onboard lounge to the food and everything about it is just, it's a fun experience, you know? It takes the mundane idea of flying and turns it into something that's an enjoyable experience. I know a lot of luxury offerings will do that, but I think what Emirates really excels at is this idea of there's a professionalism to it, but it also doesn't take itself too seriously in the sense that a lot of it's, you know, that over the top, almost gaudy interior, but it just fits, you know? It's just that idea of just throwing luxury at you and making it a luxurious and a fun experience. Overall, if you have the opportunity to travel on the A380 in business class, I highly recommend it. Hopefully someday in the future I get to go in one of those first class suites, but we'll see, you know, hopefully the channel gets there. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's any other places you want me to see, make sure to leave them in the comments below. As always, make sure you like and subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you soon.